But that's the start of the Superman curse. Funniest thing about that movie, or not funniest, but that movie ends with an after credits scene of Aquaman falling. And I remember I forgot that Aquaman 2 was coming out. So when it ends with Aquaman falling face first in the puddle, I was like, what a way to end the DCEU.
Yeah.
But then we got Aquaman.
But do you remember the last scene? Yeah.
But then you get
the
Aquaman.
actual last scene?
Oh, I'll bring that. But yeah, it's just Patrick Wilson eating a bug, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a film. Do you remember that Ben Affleck filmed like a bunch of scenes for Aquaman too?
I remembered that when I re-listened to that old podcast episode that Brandon and I recorded like 3 years ago.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, because I was like, it's possible those scenes could get cut. We don't know. And then they ended up being cut because that was the whole thing. That was the one thing everyone was like, oh my god, Batman and Aquaman 2. And then like, womp womp, he's not in the fucking movie. Fuck you.
That was a whole thing.
In the fucking movie.
When that got leaked, they hyped it up. They were like, Jason Momoa was like, yeah, Batman's in that fucking movie. And weren't there rumors that Michael Keaton also filmed scenes in it?
Let me walk you through it. Okay,
yes,
so what happened is that they were shooting the scenes with Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, and they had a tour of WB because you can take tours of WB,
and people saw them.
They went by the set where they were shooting, and they didn't bother to cover up the fact that they had that Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne after this is at this point they thought this movie was going to come up before The Flash, so this would have been his big return as like Batman at this point.
Yeah,
and so then that got leaked. People started to take photos. So then Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa would take a selfie, and it's like, yeah, Ben's back. I'm excited, man. He's Batman to me. And then like he posted it online, and it got like a lot of traction. And obviously the same guy that was excited for The Flash, I was like, oh hell yeah, like like this is epic. So a lot of people were excited because Bruce Wayne was going to be in the movie, Ben Affleck's big return after his hiatus, and then they delayed the movie. Then The Flash came out first, and then they were like, okay, well, Michael Keaton's going to become the new Batman now. So we're going to reshoot with Michael Keaton. And then they backtracked on the Michael Keaton thing. So they just cut the scene out of the whole fucking movie.
What? The era of when they were making those movies, pre-James Gunn's takeover, do you remember the chaos?
Dark times.
Like, dude, I hope Walter Hamada never touches a WB property or any film
The Rock
property
is
ever
gonna
again.
save us.
Well, yeah,
that was the mentality.
And then there was the ending of The Flash when it shows when Flash is like on the courthouse steps. There were set photos showing Supergirl there. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure also showing
that was at the end of the
Michael
movie,
Keaton there. And that's not actually what happens in the movie.
Wig. He had the wig on like from the original Burton movies. It was just great. It matches like current hair. It was just like
and then that didn't end up happening. It was funny to see him, but it's just George Clooney.
Yeah. And then Ezra Miller's tooth falls out. And,
funny joke, funny slapstick
because he glued it back in, and he's like, and CGI tooth fall out.
I did think it was funny seeing George Clooney.
It is funny.
It did make me laugh.
That's hilarious. But the fact that there was a certain point where DC fully considered making Michael Keaton a 70-year-old or 80-year-old, I don't know how old he is, very old, the Batman of this universe, is the most baffling decision. I mean, even at the time, we were all like, what the fuck is this?
I was ready to like completely stop watching DC movies.
No, DC
when that whole thing was happening.
The way
dark times.
DC fans have been treated over the years it's wild.
Dude, I know. Sorry, you.
No, it's just like when you think about. I don't know. Like we all like DC and we all like a bunch of different properties. I have a history of things I love disrespecting me. But DC does it the worst because a lot of them will just go away. DC just fucking constantly is like, here's the worst series of decisions ever made in human history. And it's like, I genuinely think, so here's my thing. I want to think about the DC fan base for a minute. I think that the insane, horrible treatment of the fan base by Warner Brothers has done permanent damage to the fan base. I think that it is literally caused like civil war, like political fracture. Because like, is there multiple sects of Marvel fans that all hate each other violently? No,
I don't think so.
It's only like that with Star Wars. And
yeah,
DC.
even then, it's just two groups. It's like people who are fine with everything Disney made, and people who fucking aren't. Right? It's like that's about it. At DC, it's like I hate fucking James Gunn. I hate Zack Snyder. I like Walter Amada. I hate the movies. The Dark Knight's the GOAT. Everything else sucks. I love the Batman.
CW is the best.
CW is there's like 50 different countries inside of fucking DC.
I completely agree.
That and it's because horrible leadership has just at different times tried to latch on to one of those groups and be like, you're our fucking cash cow now. So they hype that one group up. At one point it was the CW. The CW was everything at DC. So that group gets fucking inflated. And then it starts to suck balls. And that one deflates. And they move on to fucking Snyder. And that one gets pumped up. And then it deflates and it sucks. And they all hate. And CW and Snyder hate each other. Then Gunn, and he gets inflated. And it's like, it never ends. And it's like, DC fans all say this. Not talking about Marvel. I'm just talking like between Marvel and DC. DC fans are the worst, bro. They're the worst. I've always hated DC fans because I've always felt like Marvel fans are largely, and if you're a DC fan, you're fine. We all love DC. So I'm not saying like DC, you suck or anything. I love Batman and all that shit. But like when you, at least when I was younger, if you went online, bro, any comic book discussion on a forum or anything, DC fans are always the most like elitist. It's like the Dark Knight came out and DC fans are like, DC's for adults and it's mature, and Marvel's freaking stupid. It's for babies.
That's fair.
And they were just so insufferable. But also, DC fans are dumb. Not all of them. But like, I'll still get hype for something. I'm like certain movies, certain things. I'm like, bro, I know I don't sound intelligent in this conversation. I keep saying like and stuff. I'm aware. I'm just here goofing around, okay?
We're being goofy.
I'm just goofing around.
Look,
there's some truth in what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. What you're saying is true, but I'm worried because right now I feel we are on a hot streak with DC.
I agree.
Comics going hard. Movies on the up. That's about it. TV, I don't know what's going on. Well, no, James Gunn has cool TV going on. Video games, nothing. But nonetheless, we're on a hot streak.
Yeah.
I'm very worried about what's going to happen after.
With Netflix?
Yeah. It's going to happen sooner than we thought. But we'll see. The comics, though, I'm loving them. Yeah. I'm buying so many all the time. And it's all DC. I can't let myself buy Marvel comics right now because I'm buying so many DC comics that if I add Marvel to it, it'll just, it'll be awful for me.